She didn't just write the book of empowerment. She authored the Royal Manifesto in celebration of World Book Day. We're turning the page with one of the Bahamas' boldest voices in self-liberation. Her book, Uncaged, to Release Your Inner Queen, isn't just a title. It's a rallying cry for every woman to ditch the doubt, drop the crown, and walk boldly into her truth. Today, we sit down with author Nyisha Tilus to talk power, purpose, and the pages that can change your life. Welcome to What's Trending, Nyisha.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here with us. So, Uncaged, Release Your Inner Queen, such a bold and empowering title. What inspired you to write this book?
So it was definitely influenced by my pageantry background, but more so my ideology of beauty and being able to kind of peel back those layers from my childhood of what influenced how I saw myself and how I walked into rooms. And I wanted to share that story with others in a different way.
Can you tell us about the central messages or theme behind Uncaged? What do you hope your readers, especially Bahamian women, take away from it?
Sure. So some of the themes revolve around beauty. It definitely speaks to this idea of freedom and breaking out of this cage. And sometimes there are bars that we sometimes cement that others would have established for us, or sometimes we establish for ourselves, right? And there's a breaking that needs to happen and a releasing that needs to happen, whether that's the releasing of our inner child that may be wounded and needs to experience healing, or that inner confidence that's just ready to burst out.
So if you could say one thing to a woman currently struggling to find her voice or identity, what would it be?
I would say just do it. Step out, even in this idea of having this fear, right? Fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. My life has been a series of uncaged actions that I didn't necessarily predict. And it was when I was able to just, with fear, walk into those rooms and be myself unapologetically, or take on new hobbies or interests, which is how I stumbled upon pageantry, which has changed my life as the youngest incoming dean of students at the University of the Bahamas, just through being the first Miss University of the Bahamas. All of those doors were open because I wasn't afraid, and even if I was afraid, because I do recall being afraid, still doing it anyway, because I literally realized I had nothing to lose. If it worked out, great, there were doors that opened, but if it didn't, I was in the exact same position. And so there were lessons that would have been learned. And so for anyone watching, anyone under the sound of my voice, just go out there and do it, even if you are afraid. Ultimately, it's gonna go away at some point, but you never know what's on the other side of that door.
So what's next for you? Any new projects, books on the horizon? What's happening?
Book number 2 is on the horizon, which will be releasing this summer. Part 2 of the Uncaged movement that I have going on, and it's called The Audacity to Be Uncaged.
Well, thank you, Nyisha, for joining us on What's Trending today. And obviously, again, all the best on your upcoming second book.
Thank you.
Well, from turquoise waters to untouched trails, Exuma is a natural gem worth protecting. But what does it really take to keep paradise pristine? Details coming up after the break.